stash in Vaughan. So we have Dixon right here to walk us through the product as it's arrived in the store.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Okay, so this is our first load of Weber SCG Summit Charcoal Grill. We just got this shipment in. This is the first shipment. There's two sizes. You got the large one, the Summit Grill Center, Summit Charcoal Grill Center, and the larger, the smaller standalone unit. So the warehouse is just receiving the product. Lift driver getting the two Summit Grill Centers into the racking.
It's nice.
And here we got Peter putting one together. We're very excited, very excited. We love it when Weber releases a product. This thing's been 7 years in development. It combines the quality and the performance of their Weber kettle and the Smoky Mountain cooker. Usually a charcoal barbecue's a charcoal barbecue, a smoker's a smoker, and they don't cross the line well. This new device will allow me to high heat cook, charcoal grilling at 800, 900 degrees, and then I can bring it back down to 225 and do ribs or brisket for 8 hours. And apparently the ease of control on this thing is supposed to be unbelievable, meaning I can have it at 800 degrees, I can throttle it back to 225 in about 10 minutes, and then it holds that heat for our sales rep cooked on one secretly before the release. He says he was blown away, came back in the morning, and it only dropped about 10 degrees after a whole night of cooking. So Peter's just putting one together. We still have the film on the stainless steel, of course. We've got the bowl mounted in the cart. He's just getting the wiring together for the burner. This unit has gas ignition to light the charcoal. So if you're familiar with the Weber Performer, which has a burner that you just put on for about 5 minutes to get your charcoal going, then turn the burner off, and the charcoal gets going.
It's a great system.
Oh yeah, fabulous. So it just makes it easy. There's also, when you buy this, the new Weber Summit Grill Center.
Hello, Cheryl.
Cheryl's on?
Cheryl's on.
When you register, you get the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill Cookbook, which is, Weber will send it to you, and it actually tells you okay, you want to do ribs. You need 3 scoops of charcoal. Everything's done by scoops.
Right.
So you use 3 scoops of charcoal, and it will tell you the vent settings. So you can literally, on your first cook, have the unit set up properly to hold your heat for 10 hours.
Yeah.
So it just makes life easy.
Perfect.
And they've done a lot of research, and this new cookbook, which I haven't seen yet, just makes it plain and simple for anyone, because often with a new barbecue, you're struggling the first few cooks to
feel it out and
get your comfort level and learn the machine. So Weber's taking the guesswork out of it, so anyone can get the grill and do 10 hours of cooking and maintain that heat. So you can get competition results first time. So unit is still not quite together yet. Nice large cart, very heavy duty casters on the far side over there. Of course, this lovely large cooking surface. Put your bottle of beer up there while you're cooking. And now the big thing about this is it's double walled. So it's porcelain steel and double walled, and there's no insulation. So the air is the insulator, and air is one of the best insulators. So with this double walled construction and the air inside on both the bottom bowl and the lid gives us that temperature control ability, and the ability to bring it up in temperature or down in temperature quickly, and then hold whatever temperature you want.
Cool.
I haven't even seen the cooking grills and stuff yet. Let's walk over here. Here's the diffuser plate that goes in the bottom.
This is new, right?
This is new. So this is done when you want to do indirect cooking, and it's double hinged, so you may use it in multiple configurations, meaning with both sides up to allow a little bit more heat, or both. I'm assuming both down. We'll have to read the cookbook. When I'm doing something like a brisket for 10 hours and we want to diffuse that heat that's coming up to the cooking area. It pretty much comes fully loaded out of the box, meaning you've got your char baskets here, the diffuser plate, the cooking grill. Where's it kicking around, Peter?
The
Cooking
grill?
is right behind me. Oh, right here. Ooh, let's open this up. I'll grab a knife. Hang on one second. So the cooking grills on this unit are all stainless steel as opposed to a nickel-coated wire. And of course, stainless steel for durability. So there's my, this is going to be my charcoal grate. And it's got it's got a lift-out portion on it, which I'm not familiar with the reason for that, but we'll figure that out as we unpack and have fun. And cooking grill, stainless steel, flip-up side so that we can add fuel while we're cooking. And it has this lift-out portion in the center, which is part of Weber's gourmet grilling system, so you can add a wok. What are some of the other
pizza stone?
Sorry, the pizza stone, the wok,
sear grate,
the cast iron sear grate.
You have griddle, sear grate, wok, beer can chicken,
the griddle, and there's also the Korean barbecue. Yeah.
Is this?
Yes, there's all the accessories there. So you've got your the sear grate, the pizza stone, the griddle, the beer can chicken, and the wok.
Would be nice to cook.
Yeah, so all of those items fit into the removable center portion.
Cool.
So it just gives you the capability to, a lot more versatility with the grill.
And that's their gourmet barbecue system.
That's the gourmet barbecue system, which is also compatible with the Weber kettles.
Sure.
And diameter I think is 26 inch. But I'd like to put a tape measure on it and double check. I don't have one right now. Get that ready. Let's open this and have a look. And we have loaded these on our website. So if you go to bbqs.com, don't forget the S. Go under products, go under barbecues charcoal, and then if you filter on Weber, they're the first few items. You can't miss them. We've got, of course, the 2 Weber charcoal grills and all of the accessories that are available for
it. Anybody watching have any questions?
Okay, so this baby obviously goes in the butt right here.
What's the price on these units, Duff?
So the larger cart model, which they refer to as the grill center, is $24.99, and then the tripod unit without the shelf is $19.99.
Okay.
I don't know if Peter's. Well, we can still put these in, but there's the charcoal grate and the cooking grill, just to give you an idea. Nice large cooking surface. And we still don't have the lid on with the hinge system. Very robust hinge system.
That's pretty sturdy right there.
Yeah. So that's going to make life real easy.
That's right.
Yep. And of course, this unit has, well, they both have the gas ignition. When you, on the other model, there's just a device on the side that has the control for the gas ignition and uses a disposable 1-pound cylinder as your fuel source.
Right.
Which are like $7 or something. And I mean, those will last many starts because you only have it on for 5 minutes at a time, and the BTU rating on that is, I don't know what it is, small, 4,000, 6,000 BTUs, something like that. And
he did $24.99 for the full-size model right here that you see, and then $19.99 for the smaller version. But it doesn't have the table edition.
There's the charcoal storage. So we've got a waterproof charcoal storage bin with a lid, obviously to keep it dry. That just stores underneath. And just sits on the unit like that, with the lid on to store your charcoal.
Great.
And any other gadgets? This little basket for storing stuff. Not
Storing
sure.
stuff, yeah.
Stuff, not quite sure where it goes yet. So we're live, Keith, on Periscope.
Very excited.
Very excited. Peter's a star now, the assembly star. I like these casters. Nice, big, bulky one. They haven't fooled around.
Yeah, that's solid.
There's the rating plate. And we're getting close. Another interesting, of course it's got a lid-mounted temperature gauge. We'll get the lid mounted on the unit in a second. But the damper control, look at this. So, I mean, your damper control for exhaust of to control your temperature is adjustable this way, but also trick, man. That's trick. So when you're first starting the unit up and you want high heat, and you want to get high heat to get it going, you'll have that just flipped up. That's a nice little idea, nice part of their development. Obviously, they recognize that that was important. And then when you close it down, then we can have our more finite control of the temperature of the unit. But they've done a nice job. Looking good. Oh, Peter's ready for the lid. It's got a gasket. Yeah, I felt the gasket underneath there.
Hello, at 44.
What's that?
This means people are actively
In? Perfect. Very nice. Get rid of this baby. Oh, nice. Oh no, we left tape on it. Peel carefully, not to leave.
Oh, peeling carefully.
I didn't want to leave any yucky stuff on their nice brand new unit. Temperature gauge goes up to 650 degrees. I'm sure we'll be able to bury that if you get a big load of charcoal in it. I don't think it's really necessary to be cooking over temperatures that you need for a foundry to... I think a common thing is that people cook often at too high a temperatures. I mean, I can see it for a steak, but you really don't need 800-900 degrees. Do you agree? 100%. 100%. I think people get a little too hot sometimes. I know I do. Sometimes when you get it cranked up. I mean, I love my steak seared, but I mean, 800 and 900 degrees is insanity.
That's a lot of heat.
That's a lot of heat. But I think it's a common mistake of a lot of grillers is getting the temperature too hot. So we'll help Peter here. I'll start peeling some of the plastic, make it look pretty.
They say this is also a smoker. Yeah, you can certainly smoke in this.
That's the whole design of this. As I was saying earlier, a good charcoal barbecue, a well-designed charcoal barbecue is a great charcoal barbecue, but usually not a good smoker. And a well-designed smoker is not a good charcoal barbecue. And it's all because of the temperature control. A good smoker is designed to hold the temperature low and slow, and therefore, conversely, not designed to do high heat cooking. Right. Same thing, a good charcoal barbecue is designed for the ability to have high temperatures, which often makes it difficult to control at lower temperatures.
You can do it, but it's harder.
Yeah, it's more of a pain. Whereas this new unit is designed to do both. They've taken it. This thing was literally 7 years since conception that they wanted to produce this product, and it is a combination of their classic Weber kettle, which is charcoal barbecue, and the Weber Smoky Mountain Cooker, which is a classic smoker. Combine the qualities and the performance of both of those products into the Weber Summit charcoal grill. Now, the fact they're calling it the Weber Summit charcoal grill does not emphasize the fact that it is also designed to be a low and slow smoker.
Right.
Just trying to get my fingers on this plastic. It's always a bugger.
Let's see if you can get it all off in one piece.
Yeah, I wish. There was a company we used to deal with, and they were using a stainless steel supplier that getting the plastic off was literally an all-day affair. And we had to tell the supplier, you gotta change this. Your stainless steel supplier, the film on it, literally was costing us too much money.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Boy, someone is asking, how does this compare to the Big Green Egg?
So the Big Green Egg, all the Kamado style cookers, Big Green Egg, Kamado Joe, those are a ceramic cooker that give you the same capability. You can use it as a high heat charcoal barbecue and a smoker. So those Kamado style cookers, which essentially this is what this is, meld the qualities of a charcoal barbecue and a smoker. These are the ones that will do both. Before I was saying a charcoal barbecue is a charcoal barbecue, a smoker is a smoker. The Kamado is both, and so is this. How does this stack up to the Big Green Egg? They both will do the exact same thing, be a charcoal barbecue and a smoker. Now, our Weber sales rep cooked on this, an egg and a Joe. And overnight, this one held, he told us, this one held, after an 8-hour cook, this one held the temperature the best. And the other thing he liked about it was its ability to, if I'm at 800 degrees and bring it back down to 225, this one, because it has air insulation, came down to was more responsive in getting down to the 225. It was easier to bring it down to 225 and hold it there, as opposed to a ceramic cooker with all this mass holding the heat. I'm not trying to take away from the egg. That incredible ceramics has the ability to hold the heat too, but because this is air insulation and not ceramic and not holding as much mass of heat, was easier to bring down to temperature. So more flexible on your temperature control, if that makes sense. I think it does. Well, it's got the gas ignition for the charcoal. And if you're familiar with the Weber kettle, that has the one-touch ash cleaning system and the pot for the disposal of the ashes, this is integrated into the design of this. So therefore, my ash waste control, ease of maintenance is using that Weber classic system. There, now I'm starting to get one more or less peel off. Oh, look at that. Nice to see the stainless.
Does anyone watching have any other questions? Not at the moment.
Oh, looking good. How did that lid go on, Peter? No problem? No problem.
Someone's asking when's lunch.
I don't know where everybody's watching from, but we're in North Toronto, and I walked the dog at 7 o'clock this morning expecting this snowstorm. It was actually nice and bright and clear out. It was beautiful. And then about just before 9, the snow started coming down quite heavy here.
Yeah.
So don't expect the store to be too busy today, except for some possible enthusiasts coming over to have a peek at this baby, but everyone will those who are, I'm sure Saturday will be our big unveiling day for a lot of customers. Our new hours, by the way, weekdays 9 till 8, Saturdays 9 till 6, and Sundays 11 to 5. Oh, this one's going to be
not as much fun.
not as much fun.
The lid, someone's saying the lid seems deeper than the 26-inch kettle. Is that just because of the double wall?
The shape of it is not. See, the kettles have more of a dome on them, and this is flattened a little bit. And I'm sorry, their question was.
I can't see that question anymore.
Just it seems a different. Well, it's a different shaped dome than any of the kettles. It's a little bit squatted on the top, and so there we have. There's a good look at the. We've got the gasket system here to seal it, and I'm not sure if that's stainless or galvanized for the double walling on the inside. It doesn't matter. It's going to get covered in smoke and stuff in about 3 cooks. But I'm assuming the design has to do with Weber's. The shape was best for the combination of being a charcoal grill and a smoker.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
We can ask some nerd engineer over at Weber sometime. But it is fun when Weber introduces new products because they have a philosophy where it doesn't get released till it has the Weber approvals, and also it doesn't get released till they have everything in stock in the warehouse, all the accessories, the covers, whatever it is. Nothing gets released to the dealers until they're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Whereas other companies will often release stuff saying, "Oh, coming in 2 months or whatever." Weber doesn't even tell you about it until, "Oh, we've got a new product, and the warehouse is full," which is kind of great because then you're not disappointed with, "Well, when's it coming? When do we get to see it?"
And then the trickle of all the accessories and stuff too, right? Nothing beats a Weber. How large?
So this is just a pull-up back. Yeah.
So how large a turkey do you think you could do in here? Someone's asking.
I am thinking. Oh, I'm thinking
on
20,
the
what do you think?
cooker.
20 plus. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. You could easily get a fairly full-sized bird in there.
Biggest turkey I've ever done was at home. I did it in the oven. I'm sorry, 33 pounds.
How long did that take?
In the oven. Turkeys seem to cook so fast now. I mean,
know.
I did a 20-plus pounder at Christmas, and it was 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Cheryl from Niagara Falls, I believe, says we need a Duff barbecue cookbook.
Thank you. Did your turkey take longer?
My turkey? No, my turkeys real fast.
So
fast.
And my gravy this year, the family was just blown away because I had made turkey stock in advance. So so I had extra stock because everybody loves gravy.
Yeah.
So we had lots.
I did mine this year with I roasted a bunch of chicken wings.
Right. Yeah.
I just add that to the. It's nice. And then we ate chicken wings. Yeah, it's definitely pretty unique compared to some of the other ones.
Come on around here. I want to show you something that is so stupid.
Uh-oh.
So see this thing here, and you'll see it on a lot of barbecues. So what this is...
I have one of those. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, nobody knows what this is. So it's a chain with... you can't even see it very well here, but there's a little doohickey, a little circle like a spring on the end.
Yeah, what does that thing do?
People always ask, what is this? So this is a CGA, Canadian Gas Association requirement.
Okay.
That if any gas barbecue, and this is not a gas barbecue, but it still has a burner to light the charcoal,
right.
Must have a backup device to light the burner should the ignition fail.
Okay.
So what you're supposed to do is stick a match in here, light the match, and then go down and light the burner. And I just said,
That's what that thing is?
yeah, give me a break. Like, here you are, you're going to light the match, it blows out. You go through, 26 matches,
Yeah.
and everyone just lights the match. And,
I always wonder what that thing was. I thought it was something to hold the propane in. I was
and every manufacturer has to have some sort of ulterior or backup method of lighting your burner, whether it's your gas.
Of course
burner.
they do. Sure they do. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Now I know what that is. That makes
So
total
this little
sense.
chain thing with the little spring thing on the end to hold a match.
It's designed to hold a
Do they even
match.
make matches anymore? Like ridiculous. So, and here's that little basket. So it's just a pull-out basket for your gloves, whatever. A couple of pans come with it. Yeah, you're gonna put your wood chips in there, whatever.
Having this is surprisingly handy for people who don't have never used one before. Having a table to kind of put your stuff on.
I mean, you're bringing out a platter of this, a platter of that. You got your sauce. You're always having a glass of wine or a beer.
Yeah.
In my backyard, we have a tight little spot, so I just have a small gas barbecue there, a kettle there, and I just have a little table beside it. That one doesn't have. But yeah, having a work surface. Hey, well, it's like in the kitchen. You never have enough space. You never have enough counter space, and when you get it, you wonder how you lived without it. So.
Steve trade. What's the difference between that and a regular barbecue? What's the difference between this and a regular barbecue?
Regular barbecue, I'm assuming they mean a gas barbecue. Of course, charcoal, the flavor, the taste, there is a difference. And this style of cooker, meaning a Kamado style, whether it's the Big Green Egg, the Kamado Joe, the Weber charcoal grill, there is a difference in the flavor. And that difference has to do a lot with moisture because of when it's cooking, it's radiating heat from all sides. So it's cooking the food more evenly from all sides. And everyone who gets this style of cooker, hey, it's an investment. This is not, $2.99, but they get an egg, they get something like this, and they go, why didn't I get this before? That's all I'm using now because of the difference in flavor. And it's all, hey, I can sell you a $399 gas barbecue, and I've got a Kalamazoo at $34,000. I can cook a better steak one day on the $399 barbecue than the $33,000 one.
Right.
It's all about the quality of the food and the cook and the chef.
Cook. Yeah.
I can screw up a steak on a $33,000 barbecue.
Yep.
But this style of cooker and you're supposed to be cooking in a closed lid environment, closed lid for flavor and control of your heat. And these style of cookers, this Kamado style, the moisture retention of the food is greater and tastier. So.
I wonder if you could use the top, since it opens up, to kind of take a look at the food rather than opening up the whole thing.
I don't think so.
It really would.
Not much of a light bulb in there.
No, you wouldn't see much.
I don't think you'd see much. And then, of course, the smoke billowing around and stuff like that. But all of these cookers, to open the lid and then close the lid, they come back up to temperature quickly.
Yeah.
Anybody often people ask us, a smoker, I want to get into smoking. And the results you get off of a smoker, the whole trick is low and slow. So you got to hold your temperature for 225 for however many hours. And the lesser the quality of the smoker, meaning a thin-walled one, and it's not as airtight, you will be challenged to hold the temperature for a long period of time.
Yeah.
You can pick up a little smoker for $80, but I can tell you right now, you will not be able to use it in cold weather conditions. You'll be fighting all the time.
Exactly.
Whereas one of these things, or any well-designed smoker, is made so that it's minus 20 out. You're going to lose a little bit more fuel, take a little bit longer to get the temperature. But once you get it up to temperature, you can hold it there in almost...
This looks like you'd do a great job of holding in.
Yeah. So almost any weather conditions, a good smoker will hold that temperature. And a smoker, you do have to invest a little bit of money in it to get a good one. Like the Weber Smoky Mountain Cooker, I think opening the 18-inch one, I think it's $399. But it's thick-walled, and it's been around for, I don't know,
it's running for a while.
30 years or something. And it does a fabulous job.
Someone's asking the price point again.
These ones, the grill center with this is $24.99, and then the regular one without the stand is $19.99.
$19.99. $24.99 for the big one. $19.99. Why are you building a grill? This is a new grill we have, so we wanted to put it together and show everybody.
Yep, this is brand new, released from Weber. Today, April the 6th, was the release date. So we're trying to beat the punch on everyone and get it out.
We're
in
going
the...
to push this to the floor, you think? Or?
We'll just wait for Peter.
Oh, okay.
Is it ready to go out on the floor? Or?
We only have that plastic bin to slide in and we're good to go.
Excellent. Thank you, Peter.
Okay, well, this will be the final step, I think, in this broadcast today. We're going to push this unit out to the floor and show it off to the public.
This one weighs, like this whole cart configuration, over 200 pounds. I can't remember what it was. And the other one is about 110. So there's some mass to it.
Yeah,
some weight. It's solid. Oh, did we get a good look at that hinge system?
We did.
With the springs underneath.
Oh,
and
it's pretty sturdy, eh?
yeah, well designed. And when we lift the lid, it's got a very smooth control to it, ease of motion.
Yep.
And it doesn't slam. That gasket there is sealing it.
Someone says, I own 6 barbecues. Don't think my wife will let me have another one. So open another one too. We're under renovations. Come back in a month.
Let's just move this over here a little bit.
Accord 07, that's a fantastic philosophy.
There she is.
That's a nice looking, look at that.
The beast has arrived.
It's in the house.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and
We might do another one when we get short one when we get the smaller unit out.
right on.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, folks.